Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we're going to solve further problems. A block of mass 20 grams. So this is the first thing given to you. Mass is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 10 meter per second. This is a speed. So this is mass which is 20 gram. So we'll convert it into kilogram because we have to solve all such problems in System International, and unit of mass in System International is kilogram. Then come to the speed. It is thrown vertically upward in this direction with a velocity or speed which is vi. So vi is 10 meter per second. The work done by the force of gravity during its upward motion is, so now you have to use your trick. What's that trick? The work done by the force of gravity during its upward motion is upward, the direction of gravitational acceleration is downward. So both are in opposite direction. So your result will come with negative sign. Either this will be the option or this will be the option. When this will reaches to its highest point, its velocity will become 0 because it stops further moving, and then it will go back downward. So Vf will be 0. G is 9.8 meter per second square. Work done will be equals to the change in kinetic energy. Means what? Kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial. The formula of kinetic energy is half mv square. So in case of final velocity, mvf square. In case of initial one, half mvi square. So w equals to 1 upon 2 m, Vf is 0, this is half, m is 20 over 1000, this Vi is 10. You can notice one thing, here I have not written the value of m. Why? Because I know that Vf is 0, so there isn't any need to write down the value of m and waste your time, because it will come out as 0. So this is 0, this term is 0, leave this term, only focus with this one. Now look at this. We have leave this because this will become 0. This 0 goes with this 0. This is 10 square. So here we'll have another 10 and remove this square. So 10 with this 10, 0 with this 0, and this 0 with this 0. This is 2 and this is 2. So left with minus 1. The result is minus 1 joule. Again, in another way, this will 0. First one, this is 1 upon 2, this is 20 by 1000, and this is 10 square, so 10 into 10. So multiply the numerator, we'll get what? 2000. In the denominator we have 2000. This is the negative sign, so cancels, and you will get result minus 1 joule. So this is the correct option. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, today we have a new test. Keep one thing in your mind, that I am solving such questions because students are asking to solve these questions. They are finding these questions difficult. So if you have some difficult questions, you can ask from me. If a raindrop with a mass of 0.03 gram, mass is 0.03 gram of the raindrop, falls with constant velocity, it is moving towards the ground with constant velocity. Okay, the retarding force of atmospheric friction is, we have to find out the retarding force which will act in the upward direction, in the opposite direction to the motion of the raindrop. We can neglect density of air, so then it becomes very easy. When a raindrop or any object falls with constant velocity, means what? That the weight of the body, weight of the object, and the retarding force are equal. So in this case, F is equals to W, and W is mg. M is how much? 0.03 gram. When we reach over here, we can find out that if we convert it into kilogram, we have to divide it by 1000. When we divide it by 1000, we won't get either this result or this result by multiplying it with 9.8 or 10. So means what? The answer will come out in dyne. So as dyne is in the CGS system, so I will write over here the gravitational acceleration in CGS system, which is 980. So I will get this result. Point removed, 100 over here, 0 cancels with 0. This is 2 5s are 10, and this is 49. 49 into 3, first find 49 into 3, 147 divided by 5, 5 to the 10, 47, 5 9s are 45, 2, 0 with decimal point, 5 4s are. So the answer is 29.4 dyne. Okay, move to the next one. A 1.75 meter height weightlifter. The height of the weightlifter is this much, 1.75 meter. Okay, raises weights with a mass of 70 kilogram. Mass of the weight is 70 kg to a height of 0.3 meter above his head. This is the head, so this is 0.3 meter. So actually he raises the weight at a total of 1.75 plus 0.3. This will be 2.05 meters. Okay, this is the height. How much work is being done by him? W is needed. G is given as 10 meter per second. So what we have to find is work done in raising the weight. W is equals to mgh. W is equals to m is 70. G is 10. H is 2.05. So W is equals to, remove this decimal, we'll get 100. 0 cancels with 10. And this 10 with the 10. 10 7 is 70. So we have to multiply 205 with 7. 7 5s are 35 and 2 7s are 40. So 1435 joule is the correct answer. Move to the next one. A man carrying 25 kg weight. So mass is 25 kg. Climbs 8 meter from X to Y on a plane inclined at 30 degree. So let's suppose this is point X. It has to move on an inclined plane which is making angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. So here we have what? This could be point Y. This becomes a triangle. This point Y is 8 meter from X. So this is 8 meter. Find work done to place the weight at Y. The person has to move the weight from X to Y at this path. Okay. So when he will move over this path, the weight will have two components. One component will be perpendicular to the surface and other one will be parallel to the surface. Okay, so we have to find out the perpendicular one because horizontal has no role in it. For that we have to find out this line, this triangle, right angle triangle. We know that sine theta equals to perpendicular over hypotenuse. So in this case sine 30 degree, hypotenuse is how much? This one hypotenuse, X to Y. This is 8 meter equals to P, and P is this perpendicular. So P is sine 30 degree is 1 upon 2 into 8 meter equals to 4 meter. This is the height. This is height. Okay, so we have to find out W. W is equals to mgh. M is how much? 25. G is 9.8 and H is 4. So this will be how much? 25 into 4 is 100 and 100 into 9.8 will be 980 joules. This is your answer. Move to the next one. A body is moving in a circle with increasing angular velocity. Okay, at time t is equals to 6 seconds. This is the first variable. The angular velocity is 27 radian per second. Omega is 27 radian per second. What is the radius of the circle? We have to find out the radius, where linear velocity is 81 centimeter per second. So this is just a tricky problem in which they have given this statement to confuse you people. This has nothing to do with the calculation. Only you need this and this to solve the problem. Why? Because we know that the relation between V and omega is V is equals to R omega. We have to find out R. So R will become equals to V over omega. R should be, V is how much? V is 81 centimeter per second and omega is 27 radian per second. We didn't change this centimeter into meter. Why? Because all the options are given in centimeters. That's why I didn't change it. So R will become equals to 27 1 are 27, 27 3s are 81. So 3 centimeter will be the correct answer. Okay, take care. Thank you. We'll meet with the next test.